Hello everyone and welcome back to another stream. And it's reward day. We've also got a bunch of other stuff to do, a bunch of objectives that I got ready to open. Bunch of decent packs to actually open, plus obviously we'll be potentially doing our first pick NPC. It's not going to be the icon. I will probably do the icon, the hero pack at some point. My focus is more getting my team ready for champs. But before we do that, one of the things that I have been doing, I've been doing the gauntlet. Now, thankfully, I managed to complete all of the gauntlet today. I had a little bit of trouble. So it was one of the weird, odd ones where I actually got the perfect round first gaming. I mean, I won all 3 games, really happy with myself. I was like, cool, sorted. That's all that done. Getting the last 3 wins, we got another 9 games. That shouldn't be an issue at all. What I ended up having a lot of issues. A lot of it down to just like I was on PC and there's an annoying controller PC issue. Where on an opening game or 2 of my sessions, so both I think the second day and also the third day, I had the annoying bug where it would only allow me to use my keyboard, but then I had to instantly lose those 2 games, which meant it was quite difficult to then obviously get win. So I ended up only getting 1 win both of those 2 sessions. That then meant I had to win 1 win in the last session, which obviously I was like, it should be fine, no issues. I went into the first game today, got absolutely smashed, and I was like, oh god, I could have had trouble here. Second game was super tight. I felt like I was gonna lose it. Thankfully, as soon as I went in front, my opponent then collapsed. So I managed to get the win. But we do still have 1 game remaining. So I'm gonna claim all of these. Probably get an 84 plus. We get that kudos, which is really nice. We get the cornerstone evo, which is going to be really useful for certain things. Whip pass and attacking wingback plus, not so much. Not crazy useful for me right now, but I don't mind having it. But also the big thing is the 85 plus, and then also the 84 times 2. They are some lovely packs to have right now. Plus you get this kudos, which actually isn't a bad card at all. What can you do? So you can play inside forward, right mid, and right wing. Double plus, which is actually very nice for my Premier League team. I don't know whether or not he'll play ahead of Pepe, but I can certainly have a look. We've also completed Nagby. It wasn't too bad. The hardest thing was doing the MLS thing because I needed a decent player. Thankfully, I had a Messi that I could just sort of throw into a squad and get some. Yeah, it's not a fantastic card, but what it is, the sort of card that's quite useful to have as like a bench player during gauntlets and stuff. That's quite nice. We've also been working on some evos. I've finished up the Sbc'S one, which is nice. The reason why I did this was because it gives him box to box as a centre mid. And also because I've already got the Iniesta, he's not really going to play a cam role very much for Sbc'S. So having him in the box is definitely a lot better. Obviously, we're almost finished with this Talai. Once we get this one done, this Talai card will then go into a lot of these sort of things. So the only one, I think the only +1 Evo he's not going to go into is the passing one, because the passing almost too bad. So it's kind of a waste in him, but once I get it done, I'll put him into the footwork phenom. Which obviously gives the dribbling. He'll go into he'll go into the one shot both times. He'll go into Iron Will. So he'll go into all of those sort of things. And yeah, that will also make him a really nice looking card. And then some of the other stuff, I've got an idea on what I want to do, but it's just a case of whether or not I can get what I need. I hope I wanted. I think with the Plymouth players, especially the silvers, I'm not gonna do what I did last year, which was force myself to use untradeable first donor, because that was stupid. I would like to think I can get a lot of the bronze Plymouth players from just doing bronze pack method. But obviously, when it comes down to like the gold, basically the Liverpool gold, I would like to use first donor one if I can, which is why I was really happy when I got the Sbc'S line. Now, actually, the one I want to get right now is Curtis Jones because he can go into a lot of the other ones. That's all I can't go into. So that's the hope. The hope is I'm going to try and get Curtis Jones. What's a little bit annoying is for the second time in a row now, Liverpool have been the team for marquee matchup. Damn, it didn't sell. So I did try and sell. I might still do it, but we'll see. I'm gonna probably keep this gap right now, but I'll probably look to, and I might. If that ain't, I'm gonna need Robertson. I did try and sell my Liverpool players for slightly inflated, but they didn't go. It's a bit annoying. But we've got 277 coins. We've got money better in the bank, and because of that, I am going to be looking to potentially do some packs. I've got a bunch of packs anyway. But if once I've opened all of them, I haven't got the sort of players I'm looking like some of the players I'm looking for, especially Curtis Jones. I'm going to probably be opening some provision packs. Now, the reason for this, I won't be doing the rare gold one, but I'll be doing the common. The main reason for this is whenever you're doing FPC, a lot of the time you're having to buy the common card for around about 450, 500 coins. So there'll be a couple of gold ones that you can get for 300, but there'll be a couple of ones that are actually more like 600, 700. Actually, if you take the average of what a gold card goes for, it's about 500 coins. So the fact that you're getting 45 common gold cards for 25k worth of value, you're pretty much breaking even in terms of actual, like, if you were to buy these sort of cards off the market. And it just means that the chance of getting some of those first done in Liverpool and even at ex-Liverpool players. So I may as well do that. It also means that the club is stocked full of untradables that I can use in future Evos, rather than me having to go out and buy certain cards that I need, because my club at the moment is actually quite empty. I'm not going to be doing the gold one because that's just a bit nuts. But the funny thing about this is obviously in the common one, you can actually get 81 and 82s, which you can't get in the rare one, which is quite funny. And at the moment, with how the FPCs are, a lot of the FPCs actually require 80, 81, 82s. But actually, you can get a lot of those sort of cards from these. So that's my thinking about it. Obviously, I've got all of these packs to open well. And obviously, once I've done all of that sort of thing, there's a few FPCs I want to get done. And the hope is I will hopefully try and get the Goretzka done. Because I'm going to look to transition the team a little bit into a bit more of a Bundesliga setup. Obviously, it will mean certain players don't play, but that's fine. There'll be a few little things I can try out and see if it's right. That's not what I want. Of course, I finished off. So obviously in the gauntlet, because my team, a lot of the team I've been using haven't been great. I have been using some of the loans. So I finished off using Irene Paredes. She's not a fantastic card, but in like this sort of game mode, she's actually quite useful. It does mean I'm going to have to get myself another centre back. So that's the Little League set up obviously with Barcola in there because of the French connection. This is the Bundesliga setup I've been using. Again, using Gracia alone because he wouldn't get much use elsewhere. This is where I'm looking at potentially what I'm doing with my current team, because also I've got that Alphonso Davies, I've got that Chukwuemeka. I'm looking at thinking, well, if I do the Goretzka card as well, suddenly you then got some really nice card. Plus with having the Chukwuemeka card, I could also then use Kobo, who's been really good. Like he's a really good goalkeeper, 6'5", unbelievable. And obviously going to be better than the likes of Szczesny. Before we do that, I am just going to go into the last game and gift it away. So this is the Prem team I've been using again. Because obviously in the last couple of games, I've only been doing it's only one game. I have been using some of the loan players just to use them up. So otherwise, like realistically, when else am I going to really use them that much? Like they've been used in the old game here. Like obviously, I didn't use them at the start, but as I started needing to make sure I got that last win, I was starting to use them. Frankly, I actually didn't need to use this team to get that last win, which was very nice. Obviously, if I didn't use those sort of players, the team will be looking a little bit a lot worse. That is for sure. Okay, now that we've got that kudos, that does make this team a lot better now, a lot stronger. The eventual plan will be to have a full Liverpool team in there rather than having a league. But at the moment, going with the league setup is probably the best way to do it, just because that it means you got you've got loads of cam. You're not gonna have any issues there. Okay, I kind of keep forgetting to like use the Scarentia card. I've got him and I haven't used him once yet. Like, I know it's not a fantastic card, but for gauntlets and stuff, he actually can be quite a useful card. Because like he just makes it a hell of a lot easier to like go like a mixture of a 2-league hybrid if needed. I haven't really been doing that though. It's probably a mistake, but it's fine. I'll just fill out the bench. That's fine. We'll go into the last gauntlet game and we'll get the win, because we don't need any more wins now. And I may as well use it, as I've got them, I may as well use them and be a nice person. Actually, I can't use some of these because some of these I had on the bench in other squad, didn't I? To be fair, but it's like a game I'm not really caring about. I could go with my Plymouth team, just have a bit of fun with that. I'm not actually going to be playing. It may take Tolai off the team because I can't play right now. I really like what the change that they've made regarding Evo. That he now just looks like a normal gold card rather than having that green. But as you can see, the rest of the side is looking a little bit worse for wear. Like the only real card I've got, like obviously at the moment, there's only really been one silver Evo. Most of the other Evos have been like +1 to +2, so like there's no point really putting silver cards into them. You may have to wait for a proper silver Evo.
Well, conditions really couldn't be any better here tonight. A very warm welcome to you on this fine evening. I'm your commentator, Guy Mowbray, joined by Sue Smith, and everything is set up nicely to give us a really good match.
There we go. And that's all gauntlet done. So good, first gauntlet has been a success, which is good. All the things done, lovely stuff. Right, let's go. Let's start opening some packs and see if we can. Well, we were looking for Liverpool players, good fodder to help me get the Goretzka, or some meta cards that might actually go into the side. Okay, I'm looking mainly for Bundesliga Prem. However, if we do say get a big La Liga team, I might reverse my decision and go back to Prem La Liga. But it all depends on what we actually get from these sort of packs. So let's get started. Okay, not a good start. Not a good start. But it's fine. These are only 75 plus. I can't really bet much from these. So okay, 82. Like anything at this time of the year, anything like 82 and above, that is quite useful for FPC because a lot of they're the sort of squads you need. Obviously, ideally you want to be getting like 85, 86 and stuff, but from these sort of packs you can't really complain too much about getting 82, 83s. Santos. Ooh. Anti-Fatty, hello. I don't mind that card. But it's crazy to think that this sort of Anti-Fatty card is like one of the perfect ones for like Evos and stuff. with how low rated it is, and obviously, basically with the likes of when you think about the likes of Pogba or something like Monaco, there's some really nice Monaco cards that could be really good Evo cards. Now, obviously, for me, it's not that crazy, because obviously I'm not really planning to do those sort of cards. Only on a very rare occasion will I do non-Liverpool Plymouth players. That Mendy was a prime example of that. I've used that Mendy a hell of a lot. Obviously now eventually I am going to replace him with Alphonso Davies, but even as an 81, he's still a really, really good card and really helpful in gauntlets and stuff. EDM, Portuguese, likely João Palhinha. Not João Palhinha. I kind of wish it was, because it's deleted in 83. Florentino. Nothing particularly good from left mid, Italian, Bundesliga. That Grifo. I don't know what rating is this year. Not a good rating, that's for sure. 80 rated Grifo. Is that Deadball Plus as well? That is if so, that is a dead card. Deadball Plus. Ugh. And 70 pace to the left wing. I mean, at least you can at least play Cam, which is somewhat usable there. But as a left mid, oh, that pace is horrid. Right, 84 plus, we're gonna look to keep. Same with the 85. We got gold. We got bronze pack in here. I think I got this bronze pack from doing bronze packs. We got a Fred Manager though. That's not too bad. Yeah, we'll look to keep this sort of stuff for the end. We'll try to do got a bunch of 75 plus things still. So we'll focus on that. Oh, that's maybe David Alaba. 82 rated, not too bad. Even if he doesn't end up getting used in NPC, he might actually go to the gauntlet side. Because I realized I had him and then realized when I got rid of him in an FBC, I then had no illegal centre backs. BDM, German, Bundesliga, Stuttgart. And it's an 83 stutter. I don't mind that. Don't mind getting any 83 from 75 pluses. Ooh, and I mean, again, this sort of card at the start of the year would have been actually worth a lot. Obviously, untradeable doesn't really matter. But good pace, French. Not that I'm going to use him, but I mean, he might have some use in FPCs and stuff because of being French and Spurs. Well, that going to be I'm gonna say. Oh yeah, and I can think of it here. I can't think what the name is. It's gonna be B. Fans after one. And a duplicate Luis Suarez. Not really expecting much from these. Not gonna be the same player again. It could be the one when I saw the flag initially, I did think the Iron Vista, and then when I realised it wasn't Prem, I was like, oh, never mind. 82 Iron Vista is actually not a bad card. Again, like as a starter card, it would have actually been quite a useful striker to have. But obviously, at this point, there's just a lot better cards than him for what it is. EDM, Portuguese. Oh my god. Again, give me João Palhinha. At least he's an 83. Good fodder. This guy's 80 rated. He's useless. Useless. Right, Cam, Portuguese. Oh, Trincao. Okay, 1082. And Brennan Johnson. Right, so I think that's all of my 75 plus ones done. I think the lowest rate we've now got is 78 plus. We'll do the 75 to 83 one, and then we'll start working our way up. That's not good. Bitter. Right, come on. This is where we want to start getting at least decent rated boards, like 83s and above. I say that, is that going to be Modric? I believe it is 83 Modric. That's okay. Good low end fodder. Centre back, Argentina. That's going to be Romero. Is he what rating is he this year? 82? 82. Well, we've not really hit anything. We've not hit anything big yet, whether that be rating, value, or just meta-wise. We're not even hitting any Liverpool players yet. Come on. Give me something from these. Everything now left here is 80 plus or higher. Come on. Striker, French, Premier League. Ooh. We got him! Yeah! Let's go! We got Ekatike! Huge! He would have been worth like a lot of money a couple of days ago. He's down to like 5k now, but he's a first third Liverpool player. I don't care. First third Liverpool player. Let's go! Huge. Let's go, Ekatike. Right. 2 times 80 plus. No walkout still. That's fine. We're working our way up to it. That's what it is. Working our way up to it, you know? Yeah, I'm very happy with Ekatike. It's one of those cards that I wouldn't have I didn't really want to buy because like I knew even though he was worth a lot because at the start of the game because he was Prem French. I did not want to touch him with a bar point to the buy because I just knew his price was going to crash at some point. The fact I've now got him in tradable is lovely. I'm going to worry about buying him. We got to walk out. It is a woman. Centre back. Wait, hold on. Have we just got Bredders? We have. I mean, I used her alone. It's not one of those. It's not a quick card. It's not a fantastic card. It's good fodder. That's what it is. But it is also a very usable card, especially in the early game. Like it's not a fantastic card. Similar sort of thing to the Gabrielle that I've been using previously. If you have 2 slows on the back, you're in a bit of trouble. You can kind of get away with having 1 quick, 1 slow. She probably will end up being used more as fodder rather than actually playing a lot. She'll probably end up in the gauntlet side for the moment. But obviously, once a big FBC comes out, there's a chance I end up putting her in the hero. I don't think she's needed in Goretzka because I think she's a little bit overkill for the Goretzka. But it's a usable card early on, but also will end up being used in an FBC at some point. Maybe quick earlier than planned, but we will see. But we've got a walk up. Let's go. Let's keep it going. No back-to-back walk up. That's fine. Striker. Like what? Christian Tello? If it is, he's lost a leg. 1 of 5. That's what it is. Is Christian Tello even to the Bundesliga? 81 times 2. It's a special card! Let's go! It's a special card! We got one! We got a cornerstone! It's only 83 rated, but we got a promo. I mean, what it is doing, like, I've now got a couple of them. There is a chance, at least for one of my gauntlet side, I might have a little bit of an MLS set up. Because I've now got this card, which actually, as a DM, is not bad at all. Plus, then obviously you got the Messi. Then you've also got the the objective card we just did as well. There is a chance that one of my goals side end up becoming a bit of an MLS, sort of hybrid team in there, possibly. That'll allow me to start Messi rather than having to use them a lot of the bench player. All right, come on. We've got obviously Ekatike is nice. Obviously, he goes into the Prem team. He probably does go into the main team over Rashford, I think. But it's not like game changing. I think there's not too much difference between him and Ekatike and Rashford. Can we get something that is going to massively change the team? Probably not, but we can dream. Probably not, but we can dream. Striker, Italian. An 83, so okay fodder, I guess. I am looking to do his Sbc just because it's really cheap. Right. We're almost at the big packs. Right, 82 plus. Come on. Not a walkout. Centre back. Dutch. Here A. De Vrij. I don't know what rating is this year. Not that it kind of matter because he's slower than anything. But it's an 84. Good fodder. Good fodder. Good fodder. No walkout again. That's fine. Striker. Spanish. La Liga F. Real Madrid. Who is this? I mean, she got good pace, good shooting. Albert Redondo. An 84 rated. I mean, there's a chance maybe she gets used in a gauntlet side, but more than likely it would just be a case of she gets used in an FBC. More than likely. Right. We've got 5 packs left to go. An 83 plus, an 85 plus, a 2 times 84, and then 2 of these 82 times 2. Get the 282 one out of the way first. But it is a walkout. I think it out of the way. It's a walkout. Striker. French. Oh, okay. Yeah. I can't think what her name is. Kototo. It's one of those, like, last year that been a great card. This year, not so much. You kind of want her striker teammate. I mean, I am building a little bit of a French league setup. I've got like Endler, I've got Batcher in there, I've got Kototo. I've got again, maybe in Gauntlet, there's a very, very real chance that I build a bit of a French women's league sort of trio or quartet. It's not actually a terrible team, and if not, good fodder. Either whatever happens, good for at least. That's gonna be Javi Simons. It is. I don't know what. It's not a terrible card, but realistically, as an 84, he'll be used as fodder. Hey, 284s. I can't complain about that. 284s, good fodder. I can make doing Goretzka that little bit easier. And now onto the big ones. 83 plus. Come on, give me a walkout. Not a walkout. A right back. English. Premier League. Ben White. Brilliant. I love me a Ben White. Yeah. So happy. Right, come on. These last two, please. Give me something. Give me something big. Give me something big. Come on. 2 times 84 plus. Give me a walkout or at least a good low rated meta. Like an 84, one of the 84, 85 that are really good. Come on. Come on. Give me something nice. Not a walkout. Centre mid. Belgian. Prem. Oh, it's gonna be Tielemans. Oh. Not even like if you got an 85 regularly, it's good fodder. But when you're doing an 84 plus pack, getting an 85 is not good fodder. Oh, Brutal. Brutal. And a Javi Simond in there as well. Oh, come on. 85 plus, please. Please give me something actually good. Make it all worthwhile, please. It is a walkout. Come on. Centre mid. Brazilian. It's going to be Bruno Guimaraes. Okay, well, it's not great. It's not a good card, but like it's an 86, right? Okay. I mean, at least it's not an 85, I guess. Man. That sucks. Like I said, it could have been an 85, but other than Nyekatike, nothing out of that really. You got some decent fodder, but other than that, it was pretty poor. Pretty poor. In terms of what it does do, it does pretty much confirm that I am going to be looking to make the shift in team, but also formation. I'm gonna build it first before I actually build it. It's gonna be based. I'm gonna be. I mean, with the TK, we could go with the narrow formation, couldn't we? I think I am gonna move it, at least for the moment, with the. In fact, roughly because we are gonna be doing that Gretzky card as well. We're looking to move to a narrow formation. Because we haven't got if I could have stayed La Liga, then yeah, probably keeping the wing it makes sense because of the Rashford, Pepe and stuff. And when I say that, they can play striker, so I could have gone with the 4-2-2 with that anyway. But I think I am going to be switching to this formation. It's not like completely set in stone. It might end up coming to 4-2-2. But at least for the moment, this is what we're gonna run with. Iniesta will stay at the central cam, been linchpin in the side. Oh, it does mean Mendy come to the side. He's actually played 100 games. That's quite apt that he's being replaced in the starting 11 on his 100th game. So right back, this is the slight issue. We haven't really got anybody particularly good here. Like we'll obviously put Ben White just for the moment. I'm gonna have to probably go buy somebody for that role. Centre back. At the moment, it could be Kim Min-jae just because I haven't got a huge amount else in the side. Okay, left back will be Davies. I mean, as you can see, I'm building up a nice little collection of left backs already. Obviously, when you think about the Mendy as well. Here, what I'm gonna do briefly is pop in the Goretzka because this is where the Goretzka is gonna play. Why is it no Goretzka? Oh, because he's the base of the set mid, right, isn't it? This one here. Yeah, he's gonna be again, like I think the two ways to go in doing this. Initially I was planning on going 4-2-2 with him being box to box, but potentially because of like if we got something else big in the side, then I might have done. Because we didn't. Realistically, I'm gonna probably have to start playing with the likes of Chukwuemeka, which is fine. And after then, the other cam will be the Sbc'S line, and then up top is gonna be Ekatike. this is likely how the team is gonna be set. There's a few changes that I could do. If we end up with enough England, I could end up going two up front, Iniesta, Ekitike, and Rashford, possibly. But yeah, it's one of those things at the moment. A lot of my good stuff is just naturally, like central midfielders. Okay, there was a part of the reason why I wanted to get Szoboszlai in this one was to give him box at mid, to give me the option that if I wanted to, I could go 4-2-2, Endo the DM, Goretzka and Szoboszlai, the two boxes, and then I would have dropped Chukwuemeka. But because at the moment we haven't really got we haven't got a particularly good goalkeeper other than Kobel. We haven't got anybody else centre back wise. It makes sense to go to at least for the moment stick with the Dortmund setup and go with Kobel and Chukwuemeka. Eventually, it will become just very much a Bayern Prem side rather than a full Bundesliga. But for the moment, we haven't really got that many options. Obviously, it does mean that some of my big players do miss out. Obviously, the big one that can't play at all now is Barcola, which is a bit of a shame, because he had actually been quite useful for me. Obviously, the likes of Kudos can still play. Throw you on. Who else we put on the bench? We have Naz. We have Pepe. Santa Maria as a DM. Oh, yeah, similar thing to Barcola. It does mean that I can't play with Doku because he's a winger. But I'm also not that upset about that. Because like in the likes of Kudos and Rashford, we've got enough striker options. Like Pepe, Kudos, Rashford can all play striker. So it's not like we're lacking pace if we need it. If that was the other option, is that I could play two up top, Kudos and Ekitike. But because we haven't got, like, if we got like a good Prem goalkeeper, I could have easily swapped him out. But realistically, I'd need to play Kobel, which means playing Chukwuemeka, which is fine. Like, he's a good enough card for what it is. So we've got Mendy and Martinez on the bench. Santa Maria is a DM option. I guess Naz probably doesn't go on the bench because we don't need her. So the other option will probably be Messi. I mean, I technically could keep Naz on because you can play. Because again, I've got 3 cams. But if you've got the option of keeping Naz or Messi as your bench option, you go Messi every time. After we got 3 striker options, 1 cam. Now I've only got 1 striker, but what I will likely do is I'll have the 4-2-2 as as an attacking formation. So if I'm chasing the game, I can be a little bit more aggressive. In which case, one of Szoboszlai or Chukwuemeka will come off. Probably Chukwuemeka, because what I would then do is Ineta will be the cam, Szoboszlai, Goretzka will be the box-to-box. And like go the plan that I have somewhat planned out. Yeah, so this is like I would have made there might be a change at centre back because like Just don't know if Kim and Jay is going to be a good enough option. One of those. Eventually, you want to go get yourself like a Kanate, and then like chem-wise, you're set. Now, what would be interesting? I'm just going to do a little test now. So, say I did end up getting rid of Menza. Okay, so it's one of those we could because we've got the Iniesta in there. We can quite comfortably go Goretzka and only Goretzka and Davies. Now, what I would probably end up doing in reality is having a third Bundesliga and then have a Bundesliga manager. Obviously, there's a few options for like who that third option is. There's like a world where I get Kimmich and move Goretzka further forward. Getting something like a Slotterbeck wouldn't be a terrible card. To be fair, actually, I don't know what I'm talking about. Basically, what the plan eventually will become is this. It will become Kwanzaa at the centre back with Goretzka and Davies getting a Bundesliga manager. So all of this will get full chem, and that then allowed me to quite easily transition into the Prem setup. So that is what is going to be the eventual plan. Whether that is the 4-2-2 or the 4-2-3-1 narrow. Now, the one nice thing about having like sort of like Kudos, Pepe, Rashford as striker option initially, but also having them as wing options. If I do need to, I could switch to a wing formation. If for whatever reason I need to stretch the team out a little bit. Yeah, so that's gonna be the eventual plan. Have a bit of a Bundesliga triangle, and then build into the Premier a little bit more. Obviously, the biggest issue right now is who we got a right back, but there is an option of going and getting Lema. Like it's not a fancy option. But in reality, there isn't that many good right backs. Obviously, there is Frimpong that you could eventually get, maybe. And I guess the other option I could technically, I don't know if the Reece James is still there. I could technically do the Reece James, but I'm not that bothered by Reece James. But it is an option. But yeah, I just think for what I've got in the squad right now, because I'm trying to not buy players really, because the values just keep going down. Having Kobel as a goalkeeper is a much better option than having. It's definitely an upgrade on having Chesney. Davies is absolutely an upgrade on Mendy. Even if Mendy is great, he is definitely an upgrade. I mean, there is an option of actually playing, at least for the moment, playing Martinez here, because of the fact he's a cornerstone that already gets the club link, and also being Spanish because of Iniesta, and he gets the link to Iniesta. He actually gets full chem in this setup. So at least for the moment, I rather than playing Kim Min Jae, actually, that is probably a better option. Which actually, and again, right now, does then give me the option of playing Carvajal. So actually, at least for the moment, we might run this because of Iniesta, we actually have a lot of chem with Spanish players, so we can easily throw in one or two Spanish players without really losing chem. Having Ekitike and that sort of Liverpool trio, that gets a lot of chem there. Marilla's obviously slightly off chem, but even that, it's not too bad. If I get a Brazilian manager, actually end up on full. Yeah. Yeah, the team's looking not too bad. Once I get that Gretzko card, it's looking a lot stronger than it was. And actually, I'm pretty content with this side going into Weekend League. Obviously, during Weekend League, I will probably use some of my loans to like the Reindeers and Canate and stuff. Yeah, I just think because of my style of play, while wingers and pace is quite useful, I just think going with more of the narrow formation suits my game style better. So I think that is what we're going to end up doing. Now, what I am going to go do now is, like, some would say it's a waste of coins, but I think it's the right thing to do. I'm going to go do some common. I'll open all 3 of these in the hope of getting some Liverpool players, but also just stocking the club up, which allow me to do PC's a lot easier. I could do it with points. At the same time, like, if I had to buy all of these sort of cards, it would be around about 20-25k. So I have no issue in using coins for this because I'm just making they're just going to be untradeable rather than tradable cards. And actually, I've got a fair bit of coins already, and I'm trying to very much keep my point for the season pack because that is the best bang for your buck in terms of like bigger point to coin value. But we're hoping for some Liverpool players, if not at least some like 80 like high rated. 81 Jack is not too bad. Obviously, the idea is to get either Liverpool or past and present Liverpool. Per page, we do get Liverpool woman. Not too worried about Liverpool woman really. Second page, not good. Well, the first one gave us nothing. Nothing. Again, like, ultimately, what this is doing is stocking my club up full of cards that are gonna end up being used in Sbc'S. While also giving me the chance of getting cards I actually want. Second one, come on. Give me a Curtis Jones. If not, if I don't get Curtis Jones from one of these, I'll probably just end up going and buying him. Eric Dyer scored a last-minute equaliser against Man City. Oh, come on, really? Or even like a past and present Liverpool? No. We do get a past and present Liverpool in Awanoni. But other than that, the second one didn't give us what we're looking for either. But gonna come down to the last one. Please, come on, give me something. I know you gave me a Katike. But come on. Give me a Kurt Jones, please. Again, 81, not too bad. Actually quite useful for FPC at this sort of stage. Come on, give me a Liverpool player, please. Ooh, that's not good. Not looking good. You get Sbc'S. We get an ex-Liverpool player in. I mean, technically still current Liverpool player, just on loan. And we get another one. We get both left backs. Alberto Moreno. It's not who we were looking for, but it was at least something. We did get at least a couple of former Liverpool players. But again, like I said, it was killing 2 birds at one. Trying to get some Liverpool players, but also filling up the club to allow me to do a bunch more Sbc'S down the line. Obviously, heroes there. I will be doing a hero at some point. 85, 86. Gretzko, obviously, more squads, but also a lot lower rating squads. No 86 required. So we'll be doing him first. 83 plus have been refreshed. The Jared Bowen's not terrible value. I just think right now there are other things better. This Alexa Thomas is unbelievable value. Like, it's for an 85. Like, don't get me wrong, the car's not fantastic, but it's an 85 for what, 5k? He will be getting done. Nico Paz is 30k. I have no real interest in doing him. Got the new marquee matchup. Again, this card, it's not fantastic, but for an 80 rated or 280 rated squads, like 80 rated squads are nothing at this moment in time. So you may as well do it. Not doing the Momendi, any of that. That's fine. Okay, let's do the Cornerstone Challenge 2 first. What do we need? We need 9 gold players, leagues min 3, countries min 5, player from the same country or region max 3. Realistically, you're looking at going 1 league mainly, and then throwing in a couple of rounders at the end, aren't you? That's what you're looking at. With the marquee matchups being Liverpool and Chelsea, and that being the last one of them, that will mean the squad rating for that is quite high. So what I'm better off doing here is going Prem, but going low Prem, going for the low rated Prem card that I've got in the club. I mean, we can literally just load up all of these, really. As long as we're not getting like multiple, too many of the same nation, it does not look like it could have been an issue. But it will keep our on How are we looking? Well, we need to get some more leagues in there, but that's fine. We can do that quite comfortably. Yeah, I haven't got any duplicating things. All we need to do is basically just move some players around to get some chemistry. I mean, we've got the cam now, which is good. Yeah, I haven't got anybody from the same too much. What we can do now is reduce this slightly. We got the chem quite comfortably here. Some of the players can absolutely come out. We don't need all of them. I keep some of the sort of higher rated stuff so that we can use it in marquee matchups is the plan. So now we just need to get. We can it be silvers? I mean, it can be bronzes, can't it? It can be bronzes. So we should get a couple of bronzes now. to finish off this squad. Yeah, this one was not a tricky one, really. Nice and easy. And for that, we get ourselves a premium electric players pack. Then we go and do marquee matchups. Right. Dortmund, Leipzig, German players, silver minimum, chemistry 14, country stroke region max 6. Max 6. Okay, so we actually do need like some. Let's look at what low rated Germans we've got as a basis. As a basis. Also, we've got a bunch of bronze ones that haven't really been selling. Fair. Are these up in price right now? Okay. I won't use too many. Once I get like a certain bit of cam, I will look to sell the remaining Germans. But by doing that, I at least get some solid early cam. You do need some silvers in here. Are any of these untradeable? They are. Ugh. German 2. Now let's have a little look at what we got German 2 wise. Well, preferably not German, because they'll be the things that are a bit more valuable. Yes, I've got much. So I'm not to tell you. Right, what silver untradeable have we got to go into either half second another league? Don't want silver. I just want common silver. Ain't got much. We've got 2 MLS players. We can go MLS. That's fine. We'll finish up. We'll do that. Got a left mid and a centre back, and then look at MLS bronzes, and that should hopefully finish us off. I definitely went past it. I'm stupid. MLS. Knowing how many we've got, I might actually be able to take some away, some of the German bronzes. We actually got quite a lot, haven't we, here? We can probably actually get rid of all of them other than the silver. And we can look to sell all of those Germans instead. We've got the cam quite comfortably. 1 German in there. We can take you out as well. Ooh, country. We've got too many countries. We need to throw one of these back, or we can look at what other MLS run that we got. We had a few others. Get you. That. Lovely. Yeah, once I'll probably in a minute go up and look to go list all of those Germans that I've got. I probably should have done that earlier. I tried selling all my Liverpool players. I didn't even think about selling all the Germans I had. Serie A1 player from one club min 2. So we do need a shared club somewhere. Leagues max 3. 2 rares, silver minimum. That's fine. Realistically, when it says silver minimum, I'm actually going to be going gold for the most part. So we do need a club connection somewhere. We need a Serie A. So let's have a look at what Serie A we've got. Do we have any club links anywhere? We do between Inter. We also have it here. Right, that's the club link. Lovely. We'll probably get one more Serie A just in there to get a bit of chem. We happen to we somehow have a third player from that club. That's fine. If we go with the Spanish, oh, not we don't. No, that's fine. Actually, to be fair, we might use a rare. We need to use a rare anyway. Need to use a rare any. So we will actually we'll go slightly more than we need to, and go with 2 club link. And throw you in there. Then we've got a really nice basis of chem. And then we can sort of go kind of pretty much anything really to get the remaining. It's got to be silver and above, so we'll have a look at what untradeable silvers we've got. Use instead. Yeah, we haven't got many. We do have some. Ironically, I'm actually going to use another club link in Marseille here. Oh yeah, we need some. We actually do need some rare bronze, rare silver, don't we? Not that it really matters. Just do that. Wait, no, we've got too many leagues, haven't we? We've got too many leagues. too many leagues. I mean, to be fair, get rid of you. Do that. We've got 2 Portuguese leagues. We need to go for Portuguese league or League 1. We don't need any Liga 1 for market matchup because the last 2 are the Liga and Prem. Right, that's that one done. Real Madrid versus Villarreal. Again, mint silver. Cloud Max 4. Oh, okay. That's gonna be interesting. 1 Real Madrid or Villarreal. 2 Spanish. Okay, well, I guess we have a look at what Liga we've got. Start off with, don't we? Do we have any Villarreal? Looking at what club links we've got. Couple here, we've got at least 3 from. It might have to be Alaba here, actually. So, got 3 Verona, 3 Celta Vigo. Pepe is the only Villarreal player I've got. Gonna have to be Alaba. That's fine. So we can have 1 more club. You don't really help us at all. We could just throw you in there because of chem reasons. No, to get thing. Don't have any other club links. Give it. It's all centre back stuff. Not going to help us. One more club. We could have a women's league actually. hadn't thought of that. If any of these match what we've already got elsewhere. La Liga. Technically, yeah, but again, it's still a problem of the wrong positions, really. But it's not the end. It's not the worst decision. Going with that, so we can just go buy the last two. It's not too bad. I'm kind of hoping that because by doing no provision packs, I wouldn't have to buy any more players. But buying 2 players isn't the worst thing in the world. Got front. I was right. I've already got him. Don't have you though. There we go. Real Madrid, Villarreal done, and then last but not least, Chelsea, Liverpool. This one, Chelsea or Liverpool, minimum 2. I don't. What? Oh no! I should have Liverpool from Chelsea. I'm pretty sure I've got some of the Chelsea women. Oh, look at Prem first. Just have a little. I've got some. Like grab a load of these. Got a João Pedro. That's one. And I know for a fact I've got at least one. I've got a couple of Chelsea women. One of which is only 79. Any rares? Maybe we need 2. That's fine. We can use Florentino. I know I've already got at least one of them on the duplicate. João Pedro in there. Unichem. Be a little bit careful of that. Actually, if you go you there, and then one more rare as well. Let's look at the Women's League, where I knew I had Carpenter and Groma, but I don't want to be using them. But actually, we have 2. We have both Peng and Bjorn. Might be better to use both of them and actually take out João Pedro. Lovely. Marquee matchup is done. And we get ourselves a Premium Gold Players Pack as the end result. We'll also grab the 83 plus upgrade as well. 81 overall. Now this is where I can use a lot of the high rated gold commons we just picked up. Because in the early stages, 81 they actually have some value. Yeah, one more 81 star set. We haven't got another 81. Okay, that's fine. What we can do is we can use an 82 and then actually throw in a couple of 80s instead. To make up for it. Alright. Cool, that's the 83 upgrade done as well. So the only thing left I want to get done today is Goretzka, I think. The hero I'll get done later because I don't think I've got quite enough to do all of that. And again, similar thing with yeah, with like some Thompson, because I'm gonna be doing Goretzka. I kind of need all of the fodder I have. Once I've done Goretzka, then we can use the remaining stuff to get these done. You can probably do Hendry now. It's only an 80 rated squad. You can probably do Hendry now. I'll have a little look anyway. Never mind. We've got a bunch of something 9, but actually not that many 80s. That's fine. Oh, that one will get done. Potentially, some of these stuff might end up getting done from champ packs, Scotty champ if we can. So some of these stuff will get done then, but they're not. There's no rush to get them done. There's loads of time to do them. But let's go open the pack we have got, and then we will look to see how much of Goretzka we can get done. It is going to be quite a club sync, but I do think it is worth it. I believe it is a very strong card early on, and what's really good about it, it can play in any central position, CDM, centre mid, and cam, so it gives it a lot of versatility. You get a walkout. Let's go. And this is tradable, right? It's going to be a Bruno Guimaraes again, but at least I think this one is tradable. If not, it's still good fodder, which will help very much with Goretzka. And we get ourselves a Cancelo. Very nice. And it is tradable. Does Joro sell? Not really. Yeah, we'll sell Bruno Guimaraes. Very nice. Right mid. Norway. No, Iceland even. What did I say, Norway? No idea who it means. She's got a lot of pace. I don't even. John's Ditter. No, thank you. Make players pack. Ew, straight to a bronze. No Plymouth player. That's fine. Primic players pack. Straight to a silver. And again, no Plymouth in there. Premium Gold Players Pack. Not a walkout, right back. USA, it's going to be that 8. Oh no, I was going to say it's 82, but it's not. It's Arsenal woman. Which means an 84, which again, good fodder. 84 Fox. Anything else in here? No. Small Prime Gold Player Pack. No walkout. Centre mid. Italian Bundesliga woman. No idea who this is. An 83 though. Not bad. Not bad. Send it all to the club and I will look to see if any of it sells later on. And then to finish off at 83, we got a walkout. Let's go. DDM. English. Prem. Declan Rice. Let's go. Declan Rice. 87 Declan Rice. He probably won't play, but he's a good option off the bench and he'll be very useful in Gauntlet. Obviously, once I get that Goretzka he's not gonna because of the even though it's a good card, he's not gonna displace Endo and he's not gonna place Goretzka. But what is it's two things: either it's a good fodder card, or it's just a good card off the bench. In reality, it's probably fodder, but it's an 84. I can't complain too much about getting an 84. No, an 87 even. But there is a very strong, whether it be in Goretzka or in the hero, chances are he'll get used in that. Because, like I said, because I've already got the Endo card, and now I'm going to be doing the Goretzka, I'm not going to need a DM. My DMs are going to be sorted for a while. Yes, technically, Rice is better than Endo. Other than like Endo got slightly one better dribbling, one better defending, but because Endo's Liverpool, when the stats aren't actually that dissimilar, I'm gonna be using Endo. Like if there's like a created disparity between the two, like, you know, if I packed a Reinders, I'm probably playing Reinders because he's just that much better. But there isn't a huge amount of difference between Rice and Endo, really. So I'm gonna be sticking with Endo for obvious reasons. But, you know, an 87 will go a long way. It's a shame Stan was only 5'5". If she was taller, I might actually use her because she's actually got quite a nice card. Not only is English and Bayern, but yeah, it's just not really tall enough to do the job I'm going to need her to do. Obviously, Gabrielle will also be a fodder card. I've actually got some pretty good, useful fodder cards available to me. So who else is going to be my last bench player. Doku can't play. Naz technically could be the last bench player, but probably won't be. So who is going to take that last spot? I mean, it could be one of these cards. Nagby's got more pace, more physical, a lot less shooting, a lot less passing, a lot less. Yeah, actually, his pace and stuff is really nice. His defending is shocking. Yeah, he's more of a box to box, isn't he? Chara, on the other hand, might be the one. Similar sort of pace, much better defending, much better physical. So we'll probably end up having that. And yeah, Nagby just won't get played. He's not good enough defensively, but he's also not good enough going forward. So actually, going to probably be that, and Santa Maria isn't going to make the bench at all because Chara better defensively. Bogdan the slightly more attacking player. Right. Let's have a little look at this Goretzka. I'm hoping I have enough to finish it, but we will have to see, I guess. Right, the 85 to start off with. Now, obviously, we do have the likes of Endler as an option. Now, if I can, I will try and keep Endler because having an 85 for. No, what am I on about? What am I on about? I was thinking about, I should probably look to keep her because obviously I was umming about the idea of going with a bit of a French, bit of a Lyon connection. But in reality, while it might be useful to somewhat, they're far more useful right now as fodder players. But none of them are particularly expensive. You to buy them if you buy them off the thing. Yeah, I could definitely play them, but that just seems a little bit stupid. Yeah, Endler and Kototo are both two of the cheapest 88. To be fair, I've got 4 out of the 5 cheapest 88s. I've got Paredes, Gabriel, Endler, and Kototo. It basically confirmed to me that yes, all of them are fodder cards and will be used in the fodder in either Goretzka or the hero. Like if they were better, if they were valuable fodder, 88, then maybe I keep them for Gauntlet. But ultimately, if I want to go use them in Gauntlet for whatever reason, I can just buy them because they are basically the cheapest card anyway. So, what's the best way to? I should probably use one of my enders anyway because I've got a duplicate of her. Other players, I can. Who have we got? We've got Very Bell I'll keep because at the moment I'm looking at a thing. I could keep Shula. But there is a world. Because she had actually got quite a nice card. But again, why would I keep her actually in reality? Because again, if I want to use her, I can just go buy her. Obviously, special cards are different, but I need to make sure I don't get into this mindset of, oh, I shouldn't use that player because they're on my gauntlet team. I have enough good stuff to make a rough team, and if I need to buy some players to fill in the gaps, I can do that. That shouldn't be an issue. I shouldn't keep players just because they're a good rating and an okay card. If they're a fodder card, they're a fodder card. Just because they're a fodder card doesn't mean I shouldn't be like, oh, I can use them in Gauntlet. That's stupid. That is stupid. Same thing with like cards like DeMarco. I've got all of these cards that, like, yes, well, they are not terrible. They are not terrible. There's very little need in me keeping them because they are in my gauntlet sides. I think Carvajal I'll probably keep. Carvajal one of the few because at the moment he's in my main team. I've actually gone slightly too much here. But if I'm going to keep any card, I think the card I'm probably going to keep is Shula, because she actually does work quite well in my current setup. I've gone massively, haven't I? There we go. I like it. I think if I'm going to keep any of the high-rated ones, it's going to be Declan Rice and Shula. They are actually good cards. Like, it's a real shame about the Kototo card, but like the fact that she got Decision Header as I play double, she's 5'10" is so pointless. So pointless. Right, 85 rated squad done. I've actually got a lot more fun than I realised, I think. because I kept on looking at a lot of the stuff in there as, oh, they're in one of my gauntlet sides. I've kind of overlooked that. I've actually got a lot of fodder. Actually, once I do this Goretzka card, there is actually a chance that I might look at doing Hero now tonight. I wasn't planning on doing it tonight because I don't think I had enough fodder. I actually think I do. Like, when you look at the fact I've got Endler, Gabriel, Paredes, Katoto, Rice, all there available, I probably do have enough fodder. Mesem keeping could, like, he's somebody that can play basically everywhere, and as a sub on my bench team is fantastic. Downway can go again. DeMarco can go. I've already got effectively two of the best left backs in the game in Davies and Mendy. There's no need to have thingy. Chesney can go. Silver can go. Madison. Correa. Need to get some 83s in here actually. Once again, I'm gonna go 2 overkill. Yeah, I made an 85 rated squad. I did not need to do that. Right. 84 rated squad done. Yes, I'm aware a lot of these cards are in a squad, but it's fine. As long as I have a basis of, that's going to be ultimately a lot of my gauntlet sides are going to be based around the objective cards you get, not just random, somewhat okay fodder cards. Another 84 rated squad. No, we're keeping Carvajal. I'll keep Marcola just because, like, he's actually not a bad card for what he is. If I ever go to a winger or back to a winger system, he's a useful card to have. Mane stays, of course. Ex-Liverpool. Okay. Right, let me just make sure the Liverpool players are in here. That's fine. 84 rated squad done. '83 rated squad with 1 Bundesliga. You come in, I was looking. I was at one point I was going to keep him, and then realized I actually don't need to. Because of the Centurions, the Spanish player gets actually enough chem. Aspas is staying. Roughly ex-Liverpool. Let's take it off first. But I haven't got that much. Let's go grab one of the 84 or something. Pickford. Right. 83 rated squad done. 2 more to go. This is actually where we come to the issue. Because I don't actually have that much of the low rated fodder. 82 rated squad could actually be a bit of an issue. Bayern. Oh, I should have used Kim and Jae in here. What am I doing? Stupid. I should have used Kim and Jae in here. It's fine. We've actually got like no 81, have we? That is our problem. Okay, I'm gonna go open the pack we just done, and if I need to, I might just go. I can go buy a couple of the low end stuff to finish it off. Right, what does lesson players pack? Oh, straight to a silver. That's not what you want to see. Oh my god, we got Hazard. Premium gold pack. German Bundesliga. That could be Stiller again. No, it's not gonna be Stiller. Andrich. Henderson, we got Alex Liverpool. Let's go. Another Alex Liverpool to add to the collection. And 2 gold packs. I'm gonna check my transfer list to see if I've got any like 81, 80 plus card on there. Romero. Don't think you're complete fodder, are you? I think you actually sell a little bit. Bruno is definitely fodder. Yeah, nothing else here. Oh. Oh, get an objective. Milestone. Oh, that'll be buying or selling players. Buying. Cool. So we've done all the buying stuff. Now we just got to less than another 100, and eventually we'll get the premium gold players pack. It'd be nice. 1,500 coins. Yay. I would assume that Kim and Jae are basically just discard, right? Yeah. That's the 82. Can we I'll check. I will. What I will do is I will check, see if I can throw a couple of the a few of the other 80s in there instead. No, we are literally on it. Right, so that's one of the 82 done. I generally haven't got enough low end fodder to complete the other part. So I'm gonna quickly pop off, and I'm gonna pop onto the web app to buy some. I'm gonna try and buy some of the 81, 82 rated commons. Because there's no need for me to get the rares. If I can pick up the common for like 500-600 coins, it's cheaper than buying the rares. But it's obviously because it's slightly it'll be slightly harder to do. I've just realised I've not even collected my. I am so stupid. I haven't collected my rival rewards. All of the packs I've been doing have been objectives. I've not collected my rival reward. I am generally an idiot. Rival reward. Let's get my rival reward, because that'll help me probably complete Goretzka. Division 6 reward upgrade. 7,000 coins, 1 mega pack untradeable, 10 times 78, and then some player picks. I generally can't believe I didn't do this. Right. Come on. Give me some Liverpool players. If not, give me some fodder. First one, Turkey. Second one. I believe this is tradable, right? I think this first one is tradable. So for that reason, I'm actually gonna go Turkey. This is where I'm wrong, and it's not. I was right, yeah. Worth it. It was worth going. Like, it's not crazy money, but like he does at least sell, which the 83 won't. These two are, I believe, untradeable. Come on. Come on. Nope. Nope. All of you are useless. All of you are useless. Come on, give me something nice, please. Oh, something. Cunha, Sbc'S. We take Cunha, but for fodder. Brilliant. Two player picks were useless. Yeah, so we're making our way slowly up to Division 5. I'm not gonna put myself too much because I know if once I get those 30 points, I'm more than happy with whatever division I'm in. Especially this early on. While there's still a lot of good players still making their way up. Right. Mega pack. No walkout. Right mid. English. Prem. That's Jared Bowen. It is 83 Jared Bowen. Brilliant. Tony. We got a shadow in there. Other than that, pretty useless. Pretty useless. Come on. 10 times 75 plus. Please give me something. Give me something from this. Other than Ekatike, there's been really nothing from these rewards and objectives that I've had. See the walkout. It's not a walkout. Centre back. Brazilian. La Liga. Militao? Hey, I'll take that. Eder Militao. I will absolutely take Eder Militao. It now does make me somewhat question, am I doing the right thing of moving to Bundesliga? No, he's fucking 60k. No way. Oh, God. Oh, Nelly. No, wait, no, hold on. No, this is fine. This is fine. It's actually really good. This is fine. At the moment, I'm using this. Right. Lopez has got slightly more pace, but overall Murillo as better defender, which is absolutely fine. Because I've already got Carvajal who provides the Real Madrid link, and I've then got Murillo who provides Brazilian link. That actually helped me get more chem. Now, yes, I could play both of them and go with that instead, but I actually think Murillo is better. Now, what I can't do is... Well, I can do that in theory, can't I? Who's better? Carvajal is, again, better defensively. Not quite so good going forward. 4-4, 5-8 wing back. I think having you as a bench player the better thing, and it's better to start off with that. And then I can then have Martinez as a bench player. They can play right back or centre back. I guess the question is, who do I drop for him? I'll probably drop one of these, can't I? Pepe technically better than Rashford. Kudos is technically better than Rashford, isn't he? Am I really going to drop Rashford, though? He's actually been really good for me. He's actually got an unbelievable record, considering. Fair, Rashford. Reason why Rashford's so good is because he's a skiller. I'm not really a skiller. I think that's better option. Like they both got good shooting anyway. So the shame to see Rashford be left out on the bench, on the reserve now. But ultimately, I think Pepe and Kudos cover what I need more than adequately. Yeah, Militao, very nice. I've now got Murillo and Eder Militao. My defense is actually looking very solid. Like, Carvajal's not fantastic, but he does a job there. And then Alfonso Davies, Murillo, and Eder Militao, while not the highest rating, for the rating they are unbelievable cards. That is a very nice looking team. And it further emphasises that at the moment, my three gauntlet teams being Prem, Bundesliga, La Liga makes sense for what I've got. They are the leagues I have the best players for. And obviously, what Eder Militao also provides me the option of is when I eventually decide to upgrade the team, what I can do when I do decide to drop Carvajal again. Who for? I have no idea, because there really isn't that many good options. I could technically go Brahina if I wanted to. I mean, I could if I can get Kunde, I could get Kunde. But yeah, there isn't really that many like crazy options. Like I mean, like getting I could get this James card, but in reality, it's not that much better than Carvajal for the price. It just seems a bit stupid. Just really isn't very many good right backs, is there? Like, I'll just pop any random person in there right now. But what I can effectively do, I can look to have like Allison in goal because of that Brazilian link, and like I have no issues because of the icon link that I have with Iniesta, and then the Brazilian link. Eder Militao is actually quite easy to play, even if you don't have a La Liga setup. He's very much the opposite of like Alphonso Davies, who you kind of have to build around because otherwise he's incredibly difficult to link. Element is kind of the opposite because he's Brazilian. He's so easy to just like find some Brazilian chem somewhere. Well, that has been a very nice addition to the team at a really, really good time. Being stupid, aren't I? I am. Good bell. Back in. I kind of like it though. It's effectively a free league hybrid where everybody actually somehow on cam. Right, let's go finish off Goretzka. We should have enough low end stuff now. With those rival packs we just did. Right, 80 rated squad. It only needs a German, doesn't it? So that's fine. We can do that. You can go in, Cunha. No, luckily we now got a Bayern. We could actually use her instead of Min Jae, but that's fine. Banza, Tony, Rashford and Doku are going to be sort of two of those players that I keep around the squad for a long time because they just for their rating they're unbelievable cards. Just not in the main squad. Same thing with like the Mendy card. They may have been dropped, but they will definitely still be in the club for a long time. Not quite 82. Now it is. Right, that is as far as we can go. Is there anybody here I want to particularly keep? Not really. And that is Goretzka complete. And actually a lot easier than I realised. What this card is, it's just a really, really well all-round card. And I really like what they're doing a little bit with, like, obviously the way that they're trying to keep the power curve not going crazy is rather than just giving every time a constant +1, +2, +3 to boosting, they're almost like changing stats rather than them. So like this Greco card has more pace like than the regular card, but also they've reduced like hit defending and physical, I think. And like it's a nice way of keeping the power curve low while still releasing special versions of cards. But he's 4-star weak, which is great. He can play centre mid, CDM, and cam. He's 6'2". He's just so well rounded, box to box as a centre mid, box crasher as a CDM. And the fact I've got that up on the Davies, I have a very, very strong Bayern link for a long time in this club, I think now. They will be a key part of this team for a long time. And then we've got this hero. I mean, we may as well have a little look, you know, because I actually think I'm actually a lot closer than I realise to being able to complete this. Actually, you know what? I probably can complete this with what I've got in the club. Let's have a little look. Again, Kobe will be staying. Iniesta, Messi will be staying. Carvajal stays. Barcola for the moment stays. Again, I think the biggest issue is we've got a lot of high rated card, but it's the low rated stuff to finish off the team that is what we're lacking. But that is an 86 rated squad. Like, I'm using a bunch of 80, which is a bit crazy. But even then, kind of nuts. Yeah, I'm not going to submit this yet because ultimately I'm better off waiting until I've got more of those 81, 82, 83s to fill out the rest of the squad. That it's not like too overkill. But I will look to do that probably over the weekend. Yes. Coming up to what? We've just gone past the 2 hour mark. We've actually made some additions to the team, which is nice. I'm very happy with that. In goes Goretzka. Look at that. Look, it's coming along very nicely now. Coming along very nicely. And this is part of the reason why I'm just going to stay away from the transfer market. I've got enough good quality stuff in the club now that I don't need to buy a player for the transfer market. Like this whole time, the only time I've ever bought a player was Isaac, and that because I was very much lacking that finishing striker. I think, while not fantastic, I think Ekitike is good enough to be that now. Because my other option, I was playing Rafford as the striker, and like while good, it's like not incredible. Now, in theory, technically, Kudos is better than Ekitike. Am I dropping Ekitike? Hold on, you're Nelly. That's when you realise, like, actually, when you look at it, like, I've got a lot of wingers, but in reality, the better wingers, Pepe and Kudos, can both play striker. Now, yes, they don't have the play style, maybe, but that's fine. Like, realistically, by going to this formation, the main players that I'm missing out are Doku, Rashford, and Barcola. But even then, one of them wasn't playing, and realistically, it was Doku. What the next thing I need to do now is look at what play styles I'm going to give, what chem styles I'm going to give them. Some of them have already got chem styles, but yeah. That is the side, and that is how we're going to run with it. Now, there is a chance that I maybe switch to the, like I said, 4-2-2, and potentially like Kudos comes in, possibly. But we'll give this a go and we'll see how it plays. Yeah. I will be live at some point over the weekend for with my chat rewards. It'll be sometime probably late Sunday. Other than that, there's nothing else crazy to do. I'll be continuing, obviously, I'll do some more squad battles as well. It might be that I actually don't stream Sunday at all, or maybe, actually, maybe I might do squad battles and camp together. No, because squad battle will come out Sunday morning. So yeah, I'll I'll do my squad battles and champ rewards together on Sunday. And yeah, I'll see how the team plays. Again, obviously at the moment, while my PC just isn't good enough to to consistently stream and play games, I will be just keeping it to menu grinding and that sort of thing. But this is, it's a shame. But at the moment, it's kind of very much the case of I'm doing 2 streams a week, once on squad, once on once on like a Thursday for rival rewards, and then once over the weekend for champs and stuff. Which is a bit annoying, but at the same time, I think it's better in the long run, because if I try and stream and play games, there's gonna be times when the game crashes completely. There's gonna be stuttering while the game's playing, which will make it harder for me to get the good rewards I want. And obviously, come November, end of November, I'll have the new PC and we can properly start streaming again. This is sort of a nice way to ease back into streaming without going full properly. Like, well, I say full time, but you know what I mean, like streaming most days. Yeah, I'm gonna head off, and I will see you guys on Sunday.